Hi everyone, I'm using the Mermaid Tarot for our reading this week from Monday the 3rd of March through to Sunday the 9th of March. So I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video, and as always take what resonates and just pop the rest to one side, just see what happens throughout the week. So I'm asking for a card from Monday. On Monday we have the Fool, new beginning. Tuesday, the Four of Wands. Wednesday, the Five of Wands. Thursday, the Six of Swords. Friday, the Hierophant. Saturday, the Tower. And Sunday, the Star. Okay, so this is Monday. We have the Fool, beginning of a new week. Monday, Mercury moves into Aries. So Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. Being mindful of how we're speaking on Monday, not letting our words run away with ourselves, not stepping into any arguments. I'm just being shown, Spirit is showing me old relationships or a situation coming back into our life that's got some karma attached to it. But because of the wisdom that we have now, we will move through this situation with clarity instead of getting entangled in maybe some drama or whatever it may be. We won't get stitched into that. We won't get entangled into that. We'll step out and step onto a new timeline that is not carrying that karmic cycle with it. So this is the Fool, the beginning of a journey, and she's just stepping out of the ocean now. From the ocean, being a mermaid, into this earthly realm, allowing her heart to guide her. So this is something new coming in, and we are on the 3-3 portal today as well on Monday. The 3-3 portal is one of creation, of divine intervention, of really focusing in on the direction in which our heart is taking us, allowing our heart to guide us, not getting swept away with Mercury going into Aries, into the overthinking of bringing up old situations and maybe getting a bit frustrated. Mars is moving direct now. Mars rules Aries. So it's moving direct, but very, very slowly. So we may feel that our movement forward maybe is not going as fast as we would like it to, but this card reminds us we're exactly where we're meant to be, not to rush anything, not to force anything, to take the wisdom of everything that we have moved through from the last phase of our life, from this wheel of the zodiac. We're in Pisces. This is the final zodiac sign of the wheel. Neptune is 29 degrees of Pisces. So again, Neptune rules Pisces and is at the final degrees. So Pisces, Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, takes us into the realm of unconditional love, of the higher realms of connecting with the higher consciousness, with the higher realms, taking us and listening to those messages, allowing them to guide us and trusting our intuition as we step onto a new path. The Four of Wands for Tuesday. This is beautiful. You can see them both sat there with the wands in this beautiful 11:11, with the stability of the ground beneath them, looking up into the moon and staring into the moon. And as we look into the moon is starting to grow now. We had that powerful full moon, new moon in Pisces, and the moon's starting to grow now. And as we look into the moon and stare in our wishes, our inspirations, our intentions, and visualize us living that life, feeling it and imprinting it onto the light of the moon and allowing those visions to grow with the moon. This is a beautiful energy coming through the Four of Wands, feeling that stability, feeling that we have turned a corner, that we are now stepping into a new reality, which we all are. Wednesday, we have the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands is asking us not to get into any conflict. And Wednesday, Mercury meets Pluto. So this connection, Mercury, the communicator of the gods coming through, Pluto, the god of the underworld, just asking us where are we challenging ourselves, where are we not trusting ourselves, or where are we stepping into doubt and going into conflict with ourselves. These can be some challenges that will come up because this is what Pluto does, helps us to alchemize those lower thought forms, emotions that actually prevent us from stepping forward into the light of who we truly are. So this is a beautiful card for Wednesday, to really listen and feel what is going on within us in that inner environment. Where are we going into overprotection that we don't want to be seen, that we are fearful of making of getting it wrong, or whatever it may be. Move through it, breathe through it, relax, center yourself, and move through whatever challenges may present themselves. And this is a minor card. It's nothing huge. It may be some old thought form coming to the surface. This is what Pluto's doing, asking us, do you really want to take these thoughts, these feelings into the next wheel of the zodiac? So we're being able to transmute it, because if we don't know it's there, and if we just keep going through in that sleep state and not taking responsibility or listening to our thoughts when we're on our own, the feelings that we have of ourselves. Venus is in retrograde. So Venus is moving from the evening star back up into the morning star. So she's retrograding through Aries, helping us to see where we are not valuing ourselves, where we are allowing maybe outside influences to quieten us, to dim us. So this is a card of Wednesday to really sit and listen to those doubts that we have, that overprotection that we go into because we don't want to be seen. And the message coming through is we're exactly where we are meant to be. And this has been coming through now for quite a while to remind us of that wherever we are in every given moment, that's where we're meant to be, and not challenge that maybe we should be somewhere else, maybe we should be doing something else, maybe, you know, we are not good enough, or whatever it may be. Know that these are the old thought forms, the patterns that protect us. We've put ourselves into overprotection, that to step into our light can create a fear within us, a fear of people judging us, or whatever it may be. Wednesday is a beautiful time of looking into the moon, feeling how you would feel without any of this, without any doubts, without any worry of what people may think, without any worry of saying no to someone. This is the message that's coming through as well. People asking for things, and we are in the old pattern of rescue, to make sure that we're not going in rescuing, because that will become our challenge, because we'll step into the car, we'll start incurring karma for ourselves, to really step back. Wednesday, rest, meditate, listen to your inner environment, and where anything may come up of old, it's time now to surrender it into the light. Thursday, we have the Six of Swords, and you can see that he is being guided by a seal into calmer waters, and this is what happens when we change how we would react, and we respond differently when we breathe into peace instead of going into a reaction. Every time we change an old belief, an old thought form, an old behavior, we create a new timeline. So this is what's happening. On Thursday, we start to move with clarity, and I do feel that as we move in through the old patterns that are getting less and less now, we're starting to see through the illusion. We're starting to quieten our mind, not overthink about things, not try and strategize or work things out, because that causes a turbulence within our emotional environment, in our emotional body, to quieten and to trust our soul journey. It's taking us to calmer waters. It's taking us into a new environment, and we are all moving into a new reality that we have never experienced before. There's so much light coming in onto Mother Earth that we are absorbing all the time now. So anything that is not of that light, any old challenges that we have, any fixed ideas of ourselves or expectations of ourselves, or maybe trying to keep up with the expectations of others, is going to be coming to the surface for us to breathe and know that's the illusion, that's the old pattern, for it to go, and so that we can move into calmer environment of mind, clear mind, calm emotions, healthy body. And Friday we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, you can see there, she is writing with a feather. She's in the library there with the Book of Life. And so this is a connection with our higher self, with our own personal connection with spirit, and asking us to listen and write down and channel the messages that we are receiving now from the higher realms. This is a beautiful time because we're in Pisces, Mercury moving into Aries. A beautiful time of writing poetry, of writing books. If you've got a book inside you, to actually get a pen, connect to the higher realms and allow spirit to channel the book through you. So this is a wonderful time, and this is a major arcana. So there are downloads coming here on Friday. Allow the messages to come through, write them down, journal them. Art, any kind of artwork, allow your feelings, your spirit guides, your angels to come through you and create art. So this is a time of really channeling, of sitting down, of connecting to your higher self, to connecting to the higher realms, and allowing these downloads to come through and to flow through us. Saturday, the Tower. So all the old karmic challenges that we've kept ourselves stuck in, the lower vibration. Every time we come up against a challenge, a fear or anxiety or worry, we're plugging into the lower dimension. We are being hooked into the third dimension. Each time we unplug and just have faith that everything is going to turn out exactly how it's meant to, we come through it a lot stronger. So Saturday we have the Tower. So the Tower is where things start to fall away, and you can see there the top of the tower splitting away from the base. It's falling deeper into the sea. Things starting to crumble. Saturn is in Pisces, Neptune at the very final degrees of Pisces. Things crumbling. Saturn is helping us to dissolve those rigid structures that we have been programmed into, that stop us from shining our light, stop us from speaking from our hearts. We've already started this process of the Tower through self-love, because as we start to honour ourselves and to look after our bodies and our minds, our emotions, things start to change. We no longer run after and trying to control. We start to let go and allow things to fall into place divinely. And this creates the Tower moments, the collapsing of the old that has weighed heavy within our minds, within our hearts, starting to fall away as we are expanding and moving onto a timeline that we do not entertain drama, that we do not entertain anxiety or conflicts. This is a card of love, of self-love, of a new life built on the foundation, solid foundation of love and of consciousness, because we're now making conscious decisions instead of going into those challenges, whether it is within ourselves or someone else. We're not doing that. And all that is crumbling away now. That rigidness, that tension that all this creates, we're now breathing through in it and allowing our bodies to become soft and to expand in an energetic way into a higher octave of love that Venus is showing us in a retrograde. Look within. Where are we not loving ourselves? What in our life is not serving us? And that's not coming from any selfish viewpoint. It's coming from where are we draining ourselves? What's robbing us of happiness? So these are things that are falling away now. The process has already started, and sometimes it can feel a little bit unstable, that things are falling apart, and they are falling apart. They're falling apart so that we can have our breakthrough, which is supreme happiness. So there's nothing for us to get fearful about. The messages that the angels are coming through is trust the process. Call on your angels. Call on your guides and your loved ones in heaven when you can't see your path, when things start to get a little bit murky. Call in your angels, call in your guides and your loved ones, and you'll start to see with clarity. And stay in the present moment. Don't be worrying about the future. Don't be going into the past. Stay in this moment. Feel the energy within every moment and listen to what your emotions are saying to you, what is going on in your mind. And know that if it's something that you do not want to take in to the next wheel of the zodiac, the next trip around the zodiac wheel, change it. Change it. And then Sunday we have the Star, the card of healing. So we're coming through this beautiful, beautiful week where we are starting to see and feel spring. We have the crocuses, the snowdrops, things are starting, and the greenery is starting to come to the surface now. And the message that's coming through is there is the Star. So your wishes. Focus on your wishes. Plant your seeds, but not too many. Don't get caught up in this Aries energy of and Mars energy of movement, of movement, going too fast. Take your time, plant those seeds, focus on and nurture your seeds. When we have too many things going on, too many interests, we want to go and learn this healing modality, we want to go to that workshop, there's all those amazing people out there that we want to go and learn from. Take a breath, because if we start to scatter ourselves like that, then we start to scatter our seeds, and they get weakened. So when we come into this place of stillness within and focus on how we would love to feel, focus on our life without the challenges, without the stress and the anxiety, imagine that just melting away, because this is what this energy of this card is bringing us. It's bringing healing. She's sounding the horn, a sea shell. She's creating a vibration that's moving all around her. So this is a card that is connected to Uranus in Taurus. Really grounding now those visions, those wishes into our earthly bodies, and speaking about them, journaling them. This card comes after the Tower as confirmation that everything is going to be better than okay. We are coming into that place of the higher consciousness. We are merging into higher consciousness, and to really hold that vision. So Sunday is a beautiful day, and it's a gorgeous end to the week. We have the Sun in Mars, the Sun and Mars communicating with each other, really showing us where things we may have got a little bit off track. The sun and Mars, actually the sun shining on our path, illuminating our path, so we can see through the illusion. We can cut through those old beliefs and see with clarity and 100% belief in where we're moving towards. This is the card that is coming through, and it's a major card, bringing through our wishes, and to really focus on those as the moon is growing in the sky. The star constellations, I always feel the Pleiades with the star, all the blueness around there, the Sirius, they're all above us in the night sky, activating us every time we look up into the star constellations. We're receiving an integration, we're receiving a download, even if we are not aware of it. Our soul is attuning to the star constellations, and this is the card of Aquarius. So Aquarius, there is Pluto helping us to alchemize. This is the card of the water bearer, alchemizing those lower emotions so that we can rise up whole in that place of love and happiness. So a wonderful week this week, feeling the energy of spring starting to come in now, feeling a little bit more motivated. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful week, and thank you for listening.